This is the AKDesigned Open Air X computer case. In this video I will explain how to install different components in it. This is how you will get it when you unbox it. Let's first remove the acrylic panel by unscrewing the screws from all 4 aluminum posts. It will be easier to unscrew them when case is laying flat on its back. This is SMPS support bracket. This is support bracket to install graphics card vertically. To mount graphics card in vertical orientation you will need Deepcool's GamerStorm PEC300 riser cable, which is not included with the case. This support bracket is where the graphics card will be screwed in if mounting vertically. It is removable, so you can use all 6 PCIe expansion slot if you don't want to install graphics card in vertical orientation. This is where you can mount front radiator or fans using the provided bracket either in perpendicular orientation or parallel orientation. This is dedicated CMOS, also known as BIOS reset button, which comes in handy when you overclock and want to easily reset BIOS in case of no post. You will have to connect its wires to motherboard's CMOS clear jumper pins. This is where you can connect extender cable for power button. It is for those who want to stick power button on things like under the table or behind the monitor for easy access. Here you can install I/O bracket, VRM fan and small pump res combo for custom water cooling. At back side you will have 2 hooks for easy wall mounting. It's as easy as mounting a painting. To remove back panel you will need to unscrew 4 screws from corners and 2 small screws. Then just lift off the back panel with the help of hole provided in the middle. Inside you will see 2 3.5-inch drive mounting bracket which are secured by 3 screws each. Also 2 2.5-inch drive mounting bracket, one of which is secured by 3 screws, and other one with just 1 screw. 2.5-inch brackets can hold up to 2 drives each provided your SATA power cable is flexible enough. Let's remove one 2.5-inch drive bracket. Just unscrew this 1 screw. And then the bracket can be slid out. To remove other bracket you will have to unscrew 3 screws. Removing 3.5-inch drive bracket is similar, just unscrews the 3 screws to remove the bracket. To install a 3.5-inch hard disk drive you will need to first install it on the 3.5-inch drive bracket using the screws provided. PCB of the drive should be towards the bracket and connector side should be towards the pair of mounting point as shown in video. Screw the all 6 screws halfway through before tightening them all for easier install. and then tighten them all. Now your hard disk drive is ready to be mounted in the case, just place the bracket correctly at its place. And screws all 3 screws to secure it in place. Now our hard disk is mounted securely. Now let's install 2.5-inch SSD using the 2.5-inch bracket. Similar to 3.5-inch drive, install the SSD to bracket using correct screws as shown in the video. You can slide the drive up or down in the bracket before tightening the screws. Now let's mount it in case. Slide it in the slots and then tighten the screw as showed in the video. Now our HDD and SSD are mounted in case. To install motherboard we will first need to remove all those extra accessories that are in motherboard area, these were there just for easy packaging and shipping. Now they are removed. The motherboard area comes with pre-installed motherboard standoffs. Let's install I/O bracket. Now place the motherboard on the standoffs and align the holes correctly with the standoffs and secure the board by screwing in all screws needed for the motherboard you have. This is where you can install front radiator and fans. For simplicity purpose I will just install fans, installing radiator is similar. By default it comes with pre-installed 360mm or 3 120mm fans bracket. You can install the bracket here too, to install radiator in parallel orientation. Similarly for top fan radiator mount which supports up to 240mm or 2 120mm fans. Now let's install front fans. Place them at their location, align the mounting holes. And screw them in halfway. You can adjust the height of fans. You will need this link so that the fans remains in a straight line. Now secure them by screws as shown in the video. Route the fan cables through the provided cable routing hole. Similarly, install all the fans you want to install. This is power cable for extended detachable power button, which you will need to connect on motherboard if you want to use extended cable for power button, or you can even directly connect the sticky power button instead and can stick it at easily accessible place on the case. This is CMOS clear button. Connect its wire to CMOS clear jumper pins if you want easy access to CMOS clear function. Now to install SMPS, you will need this bracket. Secure the bracket to SMPS as shown in video. Now remove the second support bracket of SMPS from case. Place the SMPS at its correct place, align the screw holes and secure the SMPS at place using screws as shown in the video. Install the second support bracket of SMPS as shown in the video. All the SMPS cables will go through this cable routing hole. You can install graphics card in one of two orientations, vertical or horizontal. You will need this Deepcool Gamer Storm PEC300 riser cable to install the card in vertical orientation. For simplicity, I will be installing the graphics card in usual horizontal orientation. Unscrew this support bracket before installing graphics card in horizontal orientation. Now install the graphics card and secure it with screws. Connect all the cables. Screw back in the back panel. Screw in the acrylic panel back at its place. It will be easier to do it in lying orientation. Now our computer is assembled, let's turn it on.